35 years after her disappearance, police in Greeley take a big step in solving the case of Jonelle Matthews. Now they're focused on a former candidate for governor of Idaho.
Yeah, he lived in Colorado when Jonelle was killed. Now he has been named a person of interest. 12-year-old vanished in December of 1984. She was last seen at her home in Greeley. Her disappearance remained a mystery until this summer, when construction workers found her remains. And today, news broke that a 68-year-old man named Steve Pankey is that person of interest. Kelly Worthman live tonight working on this story. And Pankey now lives in Twin Falls, Idaho. He says he's innocent, Kelly.
Karen, Pankey says he went to reporters in Idaho because he wanted to be transparent. Even though he's had brushes with the law before, he claims he never knew of Jonelle until news broke of her disappearance. Well, now he's part of the investigation into her murder, and he says he was surprised when SWAT arrived at his door.
This is Steve Pankey.
This is who Greeley police are calling a person of interest in the murder of 12-year-old Jonelle Matthews.
People who are a person of interest, and it leaves this perception like they did something.
68-year-old Steve Pankey, a former candidate for the governor of Idaho.
I'm candidate for governor under the Republican Party.
Pankey lived in Greeley at the time of Jonelle's 1984 disappearance, but told a reporter at the Idaho Statesman he didn't know Jonelle or anyone in the Matthews family. Weeks after the girl's remains were discovered in Weld County back in July, Pankey says he went to the Twin Falls Sheriff's Office to voluntarily give a DNA sample.
I was hoping to be ahead of the curve.
Then just last week, Greeley police made a trip to Idaho, executing a search warrant looking for items like computers, floppy disks, and any diaries.
They took a bunch of family pictures.
Pankey says he was shocked by the search. That's why he says he went to a local reporter to explain he has nothing to hide.
Don't have police officers spitting on me, sticking their finger in my face, saying, "You did it."
I did speak with Jonelle's sister by phone today. She didn't have much to say, but did tell me, quote, "This is an interesting development." Reporting live, Kelly Worthman covering Colorado First.
All right, Kelly, thank you.